Hello, everybody. We don't have any co-hosts yet. Skipper said that he would. Oh my God! You're gonna start barking as soon as I start screaming. Skipper said he'd be late, and I'm not sure where Bob is. Look at that. She's learned already. As soon as I start screaming, it's time to bark and get my attention. Hi Maria. Hi Mike. Hi Skull. Deborah Dee Susan, hi. Not Noah Jane, hi. And who else we got in here? Because your fish. Dansley, hi. Holly, hi. Laura Sutton, hi. Kiwi, hi. Multiple aquariums, hi. I see Bob was in the chat earlier. Let me see if he's here yet. He's not here yet. I don't know where he is. Bob. Oh my gosh, I went to town after Bob's stream, and I got Star all hooked up in her little bumper seat thing that goes on the passenger side of the car. And we got on the freeway. Hi, Vicky. Got on the freeway, and she started just going nuts, attacking. Hi, Vic. She started attacking the seat belt. That's on the passenger side of the car, because it was like blowing in the breeze, flopping just a little bit. And oh my God, she started attacking that and growling and just ferociously attacking it. So that was like 20 minutes of her attacking the seatbelt. Should have wore her out. She's been sleeping, and God damn it, as soon as I started screaming, she decided she was going to bark. Hey, Bob.
Hey.
Skipper says he's going to be here, but he might be a little bit late.
You were cutting out.
Oh, I said Skipper's is going to be here, but he might be a little bit late. And Star's been sleeping, and just the minute I started talking, she started barking.
Yep. She loves her Uncle Bob. I've got an echo, Pam.
Got an echo?
Yep.
I don't hear it.
I hear myself there.
Oh. Well, let's see. I do not have my sound on the screen. Are you guys hearing an echo?
I mean, I don't mind hearing myself twice.
I'm waiting to see if anybody else hears it. Maria says, any word on Ed's dad?
Yes. The last I heard. I'm waiting to see if they hear that. Yeah. I'm echoing.
Yeah, Bob's echoing.
But not here. There you go. It stopped. Whatever you did stopped it. It's not me. It was on her side, Kiwi. It stopped.
Hearing it on Bob's end.
Well, whatever you just did stopped it.
Hey, Cat. I breathed.
Okay. Well, you just should have not been holding your damn breath. Yep. See, I don't hear it anymore, and I haven't done anything. But yeah, back to Ed's dad. The last I talked to Ed this evening, he said that his dad had not been able to get into MRI. They'd been waiting on that today. It was busy, and pending that and some other test results, he might get to come home tomorrow.
Oh, that would be nice.
But he was going to take his mother some food and visit him because they weren't giving her any food, and if you leave, you can't get back in until the next day. You know, if you go down to the cafeteria. So
that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think I told you that earlier, Pam.
Yeah,
that was the last I heard. So, yeah, he's really struggling with whether he should go to Aquashella or not. He's got it set up if his dad gets okay to come home and he's okay. Of course, his mother will be there, but he's got two of his nieces, and they're like 17 or something, and so they would be awesome, to help her.
Yeah.
So I hope he'll get to go, but I hope his dad's okay. It's the main thing.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Hmm.
All I know.
I was like full of energy getting stuff done today, and then I just crashed. Like about halfway through damn stream, my body just like said, "Oh, that's it. You should go to bed now." Oh,
Well,
dear.
once I win the giveaway, then you get cut out early.
I didn't get a giveaway done for tonight.
Damn it, Pam.
I know. I got no giveaway for tonight, guys. So if you don't want to stay, I understand.
I can do a giveaway. I will, Maria. He's probably lurking anyway. Probably. Why
I
don't
do have a drawing for sale if anybody wants to buy it.
I started to say about that. What about that?
Yep. I didn't get the pigs done yet. I'll show you guys the one I'm working on. I don't know if anybody's going to want it or not, but it is. Hang on.
Get him, Star. Give them hell. Oh, I started.
Pigs. They're not done yet. Of course, I got to finish that one. That one.
Yeah.
That needs to be done. But that's how the pigs are coming along so far.
I can't tell on the one on the right. Is that its butt?
No, that's his face.
I just can't see the nose.
See the eye right there. The nose is behind the other one's nose.
Oh, now I see it. Okay.
And then his knee, where he's
Yeah.
got his knee tucked under, is right there.
Yeah. Got him from the side.
And his ears are going to be up there.
Yeah, I see it now. I thought she put a pig butt up in that other poor pig's face.
No. No, I didn't do that. But I would like to sell this one if anybody's interested. And I'm going to mount it on top of the mat. So it'll be like that. But, because I don't want to tuck it underneath because it'll cut off too much of the horns. Okay, that one's going to be for sale.
Well, there's going to be hell to pay, Maria. There's going to be some hell to pay then.
Hang on, I'm going to make myself bigger here for a minute. Okay, this is the one that I'm going to sell tonight. I can cut. See, Bob gave me the idea earlier that it was better off without the mat cutting it off. It would cut off too much of the horn. So I'm going to mount it on top of a piece of mat board. I'm just holding it in place right now. But I was looking at it, and this one would be kind of cool if instead of a 5x7, if I put it on a piece of 8x10 mat board.
I agree.
Border.
Yeah.
There'd be a nice border around it, and it'd be right in the middle, and I think it would look pretty damn sweet.
I do too.
So I think that's what I'm going to do. So if anybody wants to buy this, it's going to go into an 8x10 frame because I'm going to make a bigger mat board around it. So it's got a nice mat board around it, and I think it'll look pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But this is a drawing anyways.
I like that ram.
So that's him. So we're going to auction that off whenever people are ready. I mean, anybody can put in a bid. It's got a $50 reserve.
Go. She wasn't going to cut it. She had that was a frame behind it, like a border, and she had it on the top of it earlier.
It cut off too much. It covered up too much of the horn, so I decided to put it on top. And then when I was looking at it, I thought, it would fit into an 8x10 really good, and that would give it like lots of room for the mat board around the drawing. I think it would look pretty awesome in an 8x10 instead. So instead of going in a 5x7 frame, this one's going to be outfitted to go into an 8x10.
You're learning, Pam.
Yeah.
As you go. That was a real good idea. soon as you said that, I saw that. Yep. Yep. Trainable.
Yeah, it'll give it like room around it.
Yep. You get somebody down the bed. Working.
So I don't know if anybody's interested in buying it or not.
Looked like a couple people were.
But we can go ahead and do an auction on it now if anybody wants to start out with 50.
There you go, Marie. It is a still.
And if nobody wants it, then nobody wants it.
So if I say,
You're crackling up and I didn't hear a thing you said.
oh, sorry, I just set the phone down. If I do 50 and nobody else bids, then I win, right?
Yeah.
I'll go 50. Maria can do it. Thank you, Pam.
Yeah, I let you.
If I get that for 50, I'll be happy.
I don't see anybody else bidding.
Too bad, so sad. I don't have any money, but you'll let me pay you in a moment, I know. Oh, Maria. At least Mike didn't try to act out. I'll go 60. Oh,
Oh, I hit the wrong buttons here.
buttons.
Buttons. Laura went 65. Maria got her hawk today. And Daniel got his hawk today, too. I bet you Ginger probably got her stack of drawings today, too. She had like, I think, 4 or 5 going to her this time.
Ginger. Yeah, I told you I talked to her earlier and her back's out and she was in so much pain. She was crying.
I know.
Hey, Ames, she was asking me what to do, and I said, ice and heat, alternate it, and see which helps. She's waiting on her insurance to let her get a CT. So. Maria said, show it again.
Oh, show it again? Okay.
I did look away.
Okay, big. What did I do with it? Oh my god, I lost it. No, I didn't. Okay, this is a drawing, and I'm going to put it on an 8x10 mat board, so it'll have like a good, like, probably 2 inches all the way around it.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Anyway, so that's the drawing. Like I say, he'll be on an 8x10 mat board, and I'll include everything you need to put him in the frame. Everything except the frame and glass. All you'll need to do is drop them in. So we got a 65.
Yeah, I love everything about it, Kat.
Vanoski, hi.
Hey, Vanoski. Get them, Star. Give them hell.
She's been really quiet. And then, like I say, as soon as I start talking,
Yep.
and you know what? She's not even looking at the cat. She's looking at me. So you know what that means? It means she's getting spoiled already.
She's wanting to be on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I would say that we're going to call it sold to Laura.
I was waiting to see if Maria went anymore. I'm going to let Maria do it. I really love it, but I don't have the money right now. I don't want to ask. Off the phone anyway. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah. I got a couple of weeks. I hate it, but I do.
So I think that it is sold to Laura for $65. So if Maria can throw out my PayPal and Laura, make sure that you add, I know I have it, but add your mailing address anyway. And we're done with that.
I'm waiting. She could. I'm just waiting for gifts. Maybe. It could happen.
Yeah, my PayPal is underneath the same address as my email, so it's underneath PamelaIrvine@gmail.com.
Oh, I guess.
Oh my goodness, I just had this total lack of energy. And I need to get up first so I get to turn the fan a little bit different direction so it's blowing everything off my desk.
Is it still hot there? Maria, one of my customers like you have is staying out of the tube, and the water parameters are fine and all that. The new behavior. Concerned about it.
Oh, I had to point the fan at my desk earlier because my monitor was overheating because it's so damn hot right now.
How hot is it in there now?
I don't know, it's nice outside now, but it's probably like 85 or so in the house.
Oh.
It got warm. It was nicer today outside than it was inside because there was nice breeze outside.
Maria said that one of my Plecos, like you have, is staying out of the cave. It's been out all day just about. It looks fine. It's just an odd new behavior.
Oh, good night, Chevy Fish. dog, I swear to God. I thought she'd be all wore out because she spent like 20 minutes attacking the seatbelt. You know, because it was like jiggling in the wind a little bit because I had the window open when I was driving. So the seatbelt was just jiggling a little bit, and she was just ferociously snarling and jumping at it and getting it in her teeth and
Star
shaking
don't
her
play.
head. And
Star don't play.
she was
She means
totally
business.
acting.
She means business.
Oh, Star quit.
Oh, Jesus. Watch out.
So you're supposed to be full of energy because it kind of like crashed a little bit, Bob.
I'm not full of energy. In fact, I could pass out with very little effort.
That's what I could do tonight. Like I say, I was like full of energy earlier, then like about halfway through downstream, all of a sudden I was just like crashed.
I'm not even drinking coffee tonight because I'm.
Okay, Laura, did you put your address on it? I need to go back through my emails and start like make a file and start saving all my addresses. Oh, you look pretty.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen it out like this, unless coming at night.
Yeah, he looks pretty.
The other three are over here where it usually is.
It got up to 87 here today, Kat, which is for Wyoming in the mountains. I mean, I'm at 7,200 feet above sea level. So for Wyoming in the mountains, 87 is hot.
Uh-oh.
What?
That's one of my new little, and it's fuzzy. It's one of my new little Rasboras I got 2 or 3 days ago.
Uh-oh.
The water parameters are okay, though. Yeah, but I'm going to get that out. And I'm going to do just a little bit of a water change to make me feel better. Need to look real good anyway and see if there's any more.
He doesn't look very happy.
Who?
The dead fish.
He is happy. He went to fish paradise, don't you know? I'm not very happy because he's fuzzy, so that means he's been dead a day or more. Shoot. Yeah, I'm going to drop this water down and see what flushes out. I knew something was wrong. I knew it.
Are you going to give him burial at sea?
No, it's going to go in the septic tank.
Well, that's what I mean by burial at sea. You
I
drop
guess.
it in the toilet and you go whoosh.
Either that or I can throw him out in the woods. Something else. Oh, that's food. Maria, do you have trouble with that Ebo food fuzzing up like that? It gets in the plants and I don't always see it. And it fuzzes up. It's kind of sticky like when it gets wet. It's good food.
Huh.
Yeah, Maria gave me some. I need to see if they have it in stock. Get her some back and get me some.
She says her fish eat it all.
Yeah, I may be putting too much in there. It's not the amount I'm putting, it's that it's not getting down to the bottom. Yeah. Gonna do a little python business in there. Jesus, my back says no, though.
That might have been what killed that fish.
What's that?
Food that went a little bit bad.
Yeah, it could be, for sure.
Because I know if they eat it, it can kill them.
But, oh gosh. Can you read my palm, Pam?
No.
It's there for you. There's no ammonia in there at all. And the nitrates are like 20, if that.
Yeah, if I was going to hazard a guess, he might have taken a bite of bad food. Star, I'm going to feed you some bad food in a minute. Hey, Andrew, how are you? I don't know where Bob went. Everything, oh, there he is. I was going to say everything's black. Everything went dark.
I went in the laundry room to get my python on, and now it's stuck. Didn't want you to have to hear that water.
Star is sending the fish off in style. Did I ever tell you about that goldfish that I had?
What was it? And what happened?
Goldfish. It was just, I was like 13 or 14.
Oh,
And I had
no.
my tank set up, and my mom brought this goldfish. She said, one of her friends' kids wanted it at the fair, and they just knew I'd want it in my tank. I didn't want it in my tank, but I had no choice. I was forced into taking this stupid goldfish. It was just a regular common goldfish,
Right.
And one day I got home from school, and the goldfish had jumped out, and it was on the floor, and it was dried onto the floor.
Yeah.
So I had to, it was hardwood floors, and I had to peel it off the floor. I mean, literally. Hi, Kevin. I had to peel it off the floor, and it left the perfect imprint of a goldfish on the floor because all of its scales on that side were stuck to the floor. So, when I peeled it up, it left all the scales in the shape of a goldfish. So I took it into the bathroom, and I dumped it into the toilet and was getting ready to flush it, and the damn thing came back to life again.
Were you able to save it?
Yeah. It lived for a couple years after that. But it was literally stuck to the floor. And it lost all the scales on one side, and the damn thing came back to life again. Oh.
And did it live a long time?
Yeah, it lived a couple years. Lived a couple years after that.
Never heard of that before.
I mean, this fish was dry. It should have been dead.
Might have been laying just so its gills were. I don't know.
I don't know. It was so dry its scales were stuck to the floor.
Poor thing.
Laura says she's traumatized now.
Now I wish I'd bid it more. But I made the right decision. Oh. I just found some. Oh, I found some little bitty fries, some more platies, but they're little bitty.
Oh, cool.
But I also think I just found a piece of nasty food.
Well, don't accidentally suck the fry up.
No. No, that's not food. It's just a pink rock. No, they're up in the wisteria. Gosh. not even thinking about that camera, obviously.
A magic carp, yeah. Oh. And it's always got to be the fish that you didn't really want to begin with, you know?
This is just not meant for me to. There, y'all probably rather look at the rafters for 5 minutes than my hand.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be.
We've been admiring your rafters.
Yep. Somebody told me they liked them. Yeah, this Plico is not even afraid of me. I'm glad I'm changing the water.
You're a little shit. Cat's not even around. You're just barking to get my attention. And if I let you up here, then that'll prove to you that you can bark and get up here.
I'm excited to see if the shells that Jess got me at the beach yesterday are going to work for the crab, the marine crab.
Yeah, I kind of want to see how that goes too.
He hadn't been out and about much of late. Oh gosh.
Yep, it's baby poop green. It's rafters.
Yeah. It's supposed to be grass green, but it looks all kinds of different ways with the light. That's aquarium light. Yeah, that Pleco has never moved, Maria. I even tapped it with the hose and it didn't move. I'm glad I'm doing this.
You just don't get any babies.
No. I'm staying down at the bottom.
I have a little net that I put over the top of my hose. So
I have a
babies.
I have a Fancy Dancy Lee's cleaning claw that's hard grill.
Oh, I just have a little piece of netting that I put over the top and fastened it on with a rubber band.
Yep. That works too. That works too. Put him, Star. Star is all wound up.
Drive me nuts. I'm not going to let you out because then you're going to figure out that, hey, if you sit there and bark, I'll let you out. And you can come sit with me, and that's not going to happen every time.
And why not?
Because she's not the boss.
Oh, you hadn't figured out that. I see. All right.
Oh, but she's starting to think she's the boss.
Yep. Yazzie's been mentoring her on how to take over. I haven't found anything else on that one dead fish and that 2 pieces of fuzzy food.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, what's Mike into?
He said she's not the boss. Snorted on that one.
Yep. I'm sorry I jumped into this, but I think I needed to.
Hi, Papa Shrimp.
Hey, Papa Shrimp. He was in Dan's stream too.
That's a nice angle for you, Bob.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very flattering.
Lots of cleavage, is it?
And we get to look right up your nose.
I blew my nose before we started just in case there was an inspection.
Well, there's an inspection. Everybody's looking.
He never has moved. He's still right there. Never has moved. There we go.
I still say I'd be willing to bet that fish ate some bad food.
Yeah, I would too, because they're little tiny things. I tell you what, if I don't start putting my things up, I have to look and look and look. I find everything but what I'm looking for. I'm going to use safe, I think, instead of.
Night, Ames.
Good night, Ames.
Is he alive? You mean who, Bob? I think he is, but sometimes it's kind of hard to tell.
Am I alive?
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
that's why I say I think he is, but I'm not real sure.
I dropped Jazzy's picture.
If you see his nostrils moving, then probably.
And we'll turn it back. Okay. And that little feller never has moved. He's alive. Let me go turn the water on.
Maria says, "Is the pleco alive?" Actually, he's one of those glass fish that Bob was showing us Saturday. Yeah, he's stuck on the side of the glass. You can see his fins and moving away, and his tail going up and down a little bit. Hi, Detroit Shrimp. Both Bob and the pleco are ignoring us. Yes, they are. But I'm totally used to it, so it's okay.
What did I miss? So what did I miss? Nothing.
You missed everybody saying how handsome you were, but I deleted it so you wouldn't see it.
Oh, I can't wait for that replay. There he goes. Fresh water hit him and he moved.
You probably like the other water better.
No, he's liking this, and that's got to be within a degree or two of the same. Sad, done so many water changes, I can almost get the water right every now and then. Get it off. I found the neutral regulator. and decided to use it, and then maybe a little bit of that does all of that.
What does that do?
I just showed you. It does
Oh, it removes the chlorine and stuff. Okay.
detoxifies ammonia, but I don't have any ammonia in there, which really surprises me. That makes me wonder if that strip is reading, because you would think with that food and that dead fish, it was little, but still. I guess it's just really balanced well. I don't know. He's over there hiding behind my nursing license.
Priscilla says, I am glad Bob is alive with a clean nose.
Yep. It's one thing you don't want in Tennessee is to die with a dirty nose. Don't want to do that. So Ed never showed up. He never said hello.
I haven't seen him yet. I hope everything's okay.
I'm going to go back and see if I can. Never seen it before. It's Seacom. It's not like that pH up and pH down. That stuff is craziness. But every now and then I use it.
Huh. I haven't seen that one. I usually get Safe.
Well, I have Safe right here, but I'm not as comfortable with Safe as I am with that. Prime is what I normally use, but this is kind of an in-between, the neutral regulator, I guess, between the Prime and the Safe. I am going to give them a tiny pinch of Safe while the water's still heating in there. There's those fish that the one of them died from. Those little guys. His color looks good on that Rico. I'm glad I was a nervous Nancy. Just haven't seen them out like that before. Gina, what do you have? What kind of plecos? Yeah, Loraya, this neutral regulator, I used to use it a long time ago, and I haven't needed it as far as pH for 20 years, and I never know what my pH is going to come out. And that's another reason I use it like in a rush like this. Crazy, crazy.
Gina says her favorite kind of fish are plecos and catfish. I really like Cory cats.
Yeah.
Just personality-wise, they're really cute.
Yeah, you can't beat Cory's. I agree. There should be, let me think, 5 in here somewhere. Should be.
ATM.
Hey, Tom. +1 for plecos and corridoras. Right. Tom, I saw that you were going to be selling one of your breeding groups, but only locally. Sure are pretty fish. I forget what the L number is on them. Not that I would remember if I knew.
Yeah, puffer fish are badass fish.
Yeah, for sure. That dog's going to be horse.
Yeah.
She's going to be a horse.
And like I say, the cat's not anywhere close. She's barking at me because she wants me to pick her up. And I'm not going to do it because that will teach her to do it every time.
I think that's just a disgrace. $3.97. Okay. Oh, you did sell them good. I didn't think they would last long. These guys were beautiful. Are beautiful. Yeah, she's about to pass out, maybe. Even here's my camera drill.
Well, she wore herself out because she doesn't, when she's in the car, you know, I got her that basket to ride in, and she's in the basket, up on the console, in the basket, up on the console. And today she was like attacking that seat belt, the shoulder strap. She was actually like hanging onto it with her teeth and hanging a little bit. She was like totally vicious.
She sounds like she could be in the Tennessee Fish Mafia. a little hit girl. Assassin dog.
Hey, GRB.
Hi, GRB.
In Australia, nice and cool, I hope.
Forget where GRB was at, what stream, and he had something weird go across. He typed, and it was his lizard typing.
It was a what? A lizard?
One of his lizards was on the keyboard.
Oh, nice.
Stephen, good evening. Good evening. Andrew, Big D. 1 volume.
See, she's wanting to bark. I can hear a little rumble now and again, but she's really fighting because she's trying to sleep. And she doesn't want to sleep. She wants me to come with her.
Uh-oh. Like a baby crying itself to sleep.
Yeah.
Barking itself to sleep.
Bob always has the best fish tanks to keep us company.
Sorry, I went to turn the water off. Were you talking to me?
No.
Okay.
I was talking about you. There's a difference between talking to you and talking about you.
I know it was all good. At least that fish is swimming around now. At least.
I'm going to put it on Bob for a minute while I have a cigarette. I don't see Skipper's in here yet. He said he was coming, but but it's almost an hour into the stream and I did not see him.
Oh yeah, you do have a nice collection, Gina. I've never had the orange seam, but I think they're pretty in pictures.
One of the things that I want to get eventually is a couple different kinds of wood cats. Just because I think they're kind of awesome.
I have one kind.
Do you? Which one do you have?
I can't remember, Pam. I've had them like 3 years. They're in my killifish, that 30 low boy.
Is it the... For some reason, my mind keeps thinking that you have the ninja ones.
No.
The spotted wood cats?
No. Had to think a minute. It's not the one Rachel O'Leary has. They had them at the local fish store like 3 summers ago now. That's weird, Sandy.
Oh,
Pam, stop that.
I know. It's like I was full of energy and then I just kind of, everything just kind of died. Fisher's wood cat?
Yes.
Is that what you got?
Yeah. Thank you, Chevy. I know, right, Maria? Yeah, it's Fisher's. I started out with 5, I think, and I know there are 3 in there still. Probably all in there.
Probably. They were
them.
notorious for hiding for years.
I find them hiding in the weirdest places, and sometimes I don't even see them. Like they'll be in a crease in the wood or something.
Yeah.
Cool, Sandy. I know, right?
This is what happened to me when I woke up at like 7:30 this morning. Something like that. That's way too damn early for me.
Yeah. Yazzie and Milo get me up either like 5:12, 5:17. It's right around 5:15, never more than 5 minutes away. That was my old go to work, get up and get ready for work time. And then we go back to bed. Just a walk and back to bed.
Now, see, if I was smart, I would have done that.
Yeah. You'll learn. You'll learn. I see another dead fish. Damn it.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm beginning to think they're not those new ones. See it in that plant? Right in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm sitting at a water change. I know probably everybody knows that, but let me count these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know I lost one a couple of days ago. I mean, I saw it and got it out like the next day after I got them. So that would be 8. And then 9 and 10 with these 2. I know it's not those guys there. I know it's not those, whatever they're calling them now. I got them as platinum neons. They have different names. Because they've been in here forever. They're all across the back. Yep, let me get that one out too. But yeah, doing a water change sometimes will the current and the water level moving up and down will dislodge. I sure didn't see that one before back there.
Dislodge bodies. It sounds like
Yep.
experience talking, Bob. You know this, do you?
It is. We have a whole course. Well, there's a 3-part, but the basic course in body, keeping bodies put. Oh, it's stuck onto the hang on back. There is a hang on back on here. Yeah, it's one of those new little fish. And it's almost, well, not almost, it is fuzzy. So that's the only ones of those because they're all accounted for now. Jesus. Where's that little echo? Still right there. Yep. If I can send it home.
Hey, Adele.
I hear myself echoing too. Really do.
Hey, Danica. Oh, I woke Star up again.
Yep. I barely touched him, and that time he took off and went back to the caves. Good. Good. You must have said the attack word, the kill word.
Actually, I said her name, which probably did it.
That's the kill word. Poor little Star. Give her some ice cream. That'll make her sleepy.
I could use some ice cream myself. What are you talking about?
No, I had too much ice cream. That's what's wrong with me now. One thing. I think I remember Bob saying they were on one of his streams that wasn't sure.
Puppy Mare's seatbelt, yeah. She was just viciously attacking that seatbelt.
Anthony said he's lurking for Philip. Mike passed out. He was in Bob's streams. I've got to go back and figure out this mystery. Oh, okay. It was Anthony they were talking about. He's accounted for now.
Oh, Gina's having a root beer float. I haven't had a root beer float forever.
And I've got the root beer. I just don't have anything else to put in there.
When I worked at the convenience store, we were allowed to have as much soda as we wanted, right?
Yeah.
So I figured out this trick, and this is going to sound gross, but it was actually pretty good. I would take a cup and I would pack it with ice, and then I would squirt French vanilla creamer into the cup where it would kind of freeze onto the ice.
Right.
And then I would fill it up with root beer.
That sounds pretty good.
It tasted just like a root beer float.
Yeah.
With the French vanilla ice cream. It did. It would slowly, the French vanilla would slowly melt into the root beer, and it was really actually pretty good.
Well, you just made me want one twice as bad now. Do you have frogs singing, Pam?
No, we don't have water that close.
Maybe it's the fan.
I have my fan on.
Might be.
And when I worked at Starbucks, I would take a cup and I would put a shot of, first I would fill it up with vanilla bean frappuccino, and then I would pour a shot of hot espresso over the top and let it melt down into the frappuccino. And that was pretty good too.
Sounds good. I may have some of these high-fin red-tailed platies to rehome. There's a bunch of her babies in here. Juveniles. You see, Pam, if you were doing a radio simulcast, you'd have dead air.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were.
I'm just watching the fish. I know, huh, Maria? I really want some ice cream now. Oh.
I've got some of those Kodiak waffles and some sugar-free syrup.
But priorities, I've got to put some gas in my gas tank because it's been sitting on empty. I'm almost out of coffees. And I've got a few more things to take over to the post's office. So. And then when I finish those pigs, I'll probably have them done and try to sell them next week because I still got to pay my internet. And internet is something that I need.
Yeah. They have to go through the Patreon stuff first. Right?
Yeah.
Hi,
groundskeeper.
Mike, did you ever say what your new reptile is going to be? Let me get back over here to the chat. Hey, Susan. Hey, groundskeeper.
Oh, I know. It was over $3 a gallon. When I went to town, I looked at the gas prices, and it was like $3.05 or something like that.
I paid $2.80 something. Yep.
Yeah, last time I put gas in the tank, it was like $2.50 something. So it really made a jump for the summer.
Jackson's Chameleon. I'll have to Google that.
I've seen those before.
What do they look like?
I don't remember exactly. I just remember like seeing them and looking them up to see if I wanted them. Somebody had them. If I spilled it right, that would help.
I think I'll give my box filters some attention tomorrow.
Yeah, those are the cool looking chameleons with the little horns in front.
Let me see.
The green guys.
Oh, I thought you were showing it.
I'm going to right now.
Damn it.
Hang on. Have patience, Bob. Good grief.
Nope, I don't have time for patience.
I'm hitting share screen right now.
Just forget it.
There you go.
Just forget
there
it.
There you go, Bob.
Let's see.
There they are.
Oh, it's got the horns or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, star quick.
They had a pair of those, a male and a female, in a habitat at one of my local fish stores that sells reptiles also. And this was it was when I got those wood cats. It was that summer. And the female killed the male.
Oh.
They came in and she was smaller than the male. He was slaughtered, they said. I don't know what happened.
First lizard I ever kept. Let me pull it up here.
Those are cool.
Yeah, they are.
I decided I'm going to use that other 33 of Ginger's. That one's sitting there. Right
I bet you'll never guess what my first lizard was that I kept.
What?
I said I bet you never guess.
I said, what was it? Your first lizard was a blue-tailed skink.
Nope. I shall show you right now.
Was it native?
Yeah, I caught them myself. And I had them for a couple of years, and they even had babies.
Wow. Cool. Anyway, that other 33, I'm going to put the two big white, the leucistics, axolotls in there.
This is what I had. This was my first lizard pet.
Oh, horny toad?
Yeah. They were cute, and they laid little egg-looking things that I'm not sure if they were like technically eggs or not, because they like unraveled, like spread out like within an hour, and were running around, little tiny babies. But yeah, they were actually pretty cute, and I'd pet them and they'd close their eyes.
Were they closing them or rolling them?
They were closing them, Bob. Oh, Priscilla, that's awful tempting.
That's Priscilla tempting with.
She says she's got an extra leopard gecko.
I like the geckos. I've still got that habitat that Sandy the ball python.
Yeah, see, I don't have a habitat or anything. I'd have to fix up a aquarium for it. And get a heater for wintertime and stuff like that.
Don't know, because I don't think I've researched them with much interest, but I think they do have to have a UV, a basking and a UVB or whatever. I don't know though. Heat mat, yeah.
What do leopard geckos eat?
She'll bring her to you.
Chevy Fish says hers never learned to drive like the gecko.
Couldn't even ride a bicycle. Susan had salamanders. Those newts that were popular the last couple of summers, freshwater newts, of course. Anthony's wanting to go wherever you're going. I think these guys are cool. I'd kind of like to have a refugium, or I can't talk either. Yeah, you're itchy. Ball python's beautiful.
Okay, and you guys remember there is a get-together in September at the Billings KOA on September 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Oh, I did. Dan, it did answer me on his stream when I asked if he thought the new place would be open by that time. And he said he didn't know, but he was thinking more toward October.
Ah.
He called me Kaylor. He hadn't called me that in a long time. He must have been really busy. Really busy. He calls you Punchy Paint sometimes, though, doesn't he?
Most time he calls me Candy.
I know, right? Hey, Holly. Holly Cardello.
Hi, Holly.
There are some. Holly must be her attack word. I'm gonna try to catch some of the little moths and stuff that come to my outside lights at night and see if I can get my butterfly lizards to eat them.
Bet they would. Oh, I was living in this cabin, like a log cabin, and one night a miller moth got in to the cabin, and it was like beating on all the windows, and I couldn't sleep because it was a big miller moth, and it was beating on the windows. So I got up and I was trying to catch it, throw it outside, and I couldn't catch it. And I finally gave up, and I climbed into bed and pulled up the covers. And I heard the thump of it hitting the bed, like on top of me. So I threw the covers over to the top of it real quick. And I jumped out of bed, and I turned on the light, and I got a fly swatter because I was not going to let the sucker get away. And I'm standing there, and I got the fly swatter in one hand ready to get it. And I got a hold of the covers with the other hand, and I flipped the cover back, and there was the biggest fucking spider I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a snake. Oh.
No, it was a spider, and it was huge.
Jesus.
Then I really couldn't sleep.
Whoops. Two of the male planes are sparring.
But that's the cabin I was living in when I'm walking up the road to go to the store early one morning, get some coffee. And I was like, I'm not good in the mornings. I was like, my eyes are like halfway open.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm like stumbling up it was just a dirt trail down to the cabin, like a 2-track trail. And I'm like walking up the road to go get some coffee. And I stepped on a snake.
Oh, God.
And it hissed. And this is rattlesnake country, right? It hissed. And I flew straight up in the air. Oh my God, I about had a heart attack. And jumped away and looked at it. And it was like a huge bull snake. Which bull snakes look like rattlesnakes, but they aren't a pit viper and they aren't poisonous. But this thing stretched all the way across the road, so it was a good 6 feet long. And of course, I didn't hurt it any because they're notorious for killing rattlesnakes. So I just went around him and apologized to him. And son of a bitch, the next morning I did the exact same thing again. I stepped on the poor thing. The next morning, God. I think it was stretched out in the morning sun to warm up. And here comes me walking up there half asleep and stepped right on it again.
That was its morning spa.
Yeah.
That female is like, are you guys going to do that all day?
Well, you know what, Priscilla? I do want it, but I would need probably at least a month so I can get my shelves set up and stuff so I'd have a place to put it. I got a set of shelves that's sitting out in my mud room that I got to bring in and get set up. Priscilla, you want to come up and tell the story? Hang on. I'm going
Yeah,
to send you a link.
that'll be cool.
Yeah, that would be very cool. So hold on. I'm going over to Facebook and I'm going to send you the link. And where's Priscilla? There she is.
Just forget it.
Forget it, what?
It's going to take that long.
Well, I already did it. You got to learn patience, Bob. God, you're like old as the hills and you haven't learned to be patient yet.
Don't have time for patience. And she's not up here yet. Just forget it, Priscilla.
Oh, Bob, Bob, Bob.
How long are these guys going to do this?
Yeah, bull snakes looked at their pattern and stuff looks really similar to a rattlesnake. They're real easy to think it's a rattlesnake when you glance at them. But if you look at their head, they don't have the pit viper cheeks. And of course, they don't have the rattles.
One of the reptile channels I follow, and I do channel a lot of them. I do follow a lot of them. Had a what is it called? A bull nose? Is that what you called it?
Bull snake.
Bull snake.
Bull snake,
Yeah. I thought they called it a bull nose or something, bull something. But yeah, it did look fierce, but it was real calm.
Yeah, they look just like their markings and their colors are like real similar to a rattlesnake. But when you look at their head, you can tell at a glance that they aren't a pit viper. And of course, they don't have the rattles. Of course, not all rattlesnakes will have a rattle, but
God, these rainbows are making me dizzy. They see their food sitting here, I think. Enough of that. Enough of that. Did you want me to keep it over there? I don't know that I've ever seen fish spar that long. I hope some of those babies look like that.
The way it looks like a giant rat. Yeah, they do. They look like a rattlesnake if you aren't up close to them. But don't kill them when you see them because they do kill rattlesnakes. So if you get a lot of people I've seen will like catch bull snakes and take them to their house and let them loose just because they are notorious for killing rattlesnakes. Those platies got really high fins, don't they?
Yeah, and I found those at a place over near Ed called Ponds and Plants. And I got about half of them. I wish I got them all. I need to venture back over there. Here's one of their babies. It's got a ways to go to get to what they are. Got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Here's another baby.
Well, you don't need to go get more of them because you're having babies.
And then I know I just want to make sure that I have a couple of tanks of them because they're really nice. Really nice fishes. It's too dark in there, but that's the pair. There's a pair right there. The female's real dark. I've got the light subdued there too. I've got a couple of envelopes laying on the glass underneath the light. so the plecos don't have that much light on their cage. High tech.
Chevy Fish wants to know if she saw a Parkinsoni rainbow in there. Okay, good night, Laura.
See you, Laura Sutton.
Hey, BJ.
Billie Jean. I used to have a cat named Sutton.
Okay, Susan, thank you for stopping by. It was good to see you.
Good night, Susan. Yes, Chevy Fish. There are 2 females and a male Parkinsonite. Here's the male. And then there's a bunch of the Chilanthera. I'm not pronouncing that correctly. These guys are still at it. Good Lord.
How long has it been, BJ? She says Kate's still reacting to her vaccination.
Wow.
Mine only lasted like less than 24 hours.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Susan said Bob question mark. I don't know what that was about because I wasn't watching them. Oh, Priscilla said she wasn't dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
That's the best time to go up, Priscilla.
For Bob.
Yep. Yep. $36 hour. Wow.
That's a long time to have a reaction.
How old is she, Billie Jean? It was the bull snake Chevy Fish. Yeah, hog nose. It's what I'm confusing it with. This was a bull snake. No telling what some of the critters that I mixed together would turn out to look like. You can hear those birds all the way in here. 22. So she's not a child. Okay.
Okay, good night, Kat. Good seeing you.
See you, Cat. Pam, if you were scheduled to be executed tomorrow at 12:01, What would your last meal be?
Oh, some kind of seafood.
Uh, if it was fresh, I wouldn't
Yeah,
believe
fresh
it.
seafood. Some great big scallops.
Oh yeah, better. Yep. I think I'd have to have a steak and a loaded baked potato, and my niece's banana pudding.
Oh, a steak and some scallops on the side would be good.
That would be too. In fact, why not just eat everything you could? They gonna have to clean it up, not you. Big ass ribeye, right? My niece uses Cool Whip. I don't know if it's Cool Whip, but it's whipped cream in her banana pudding. Oh my God, it's so much better. Had it at that shower the other day, and
That
she
sounds
wouldn't.
good.
It was. She wouldn't tell me, but one of the old ladies. I was sitting with the old ladies, of course, and this one Trula, she's 82. She's like, it's whipped cream.
Yeah,
She
I
went,
need that. That just reminded me. I haven't made like a banana cream pie forever. I should make one of those one day here. That
yes,
just made me hungry for banana cream pie.
yes. And bread pudding. Oh my God. My great aunt used to make that. It was so good. Twice baked potato. I'm going to be hungry. Last night I had a euro, and I got it with the lamb. They had chicken or beef, but I got the lamb, and it was no good.
Oh,
My great nephew took me. It was his turn to feed me this time. It was way too salty. It was greasy. It was nothing like the lamb I've ever had on a euro before. It was really salty, and it was just gross. But I said it was good since he was buying. Yeah, stuffed shrimp, crab
Rocky
cakes.
Mountain oysters. I'd tell them I wanted some Rocky Mountain oysters and some sea scallops.
They'd probably take you on in early if you said that.
Big, juicy Rocky Mountain oysters.
Nasty. I couldn't do the sweet tea. No way. Thank goodness, Mike. It is a good thing. There's so much good stuff to savor. Why would you want to eat that nastiness?
That's not nasty. They're good.
Nasty. I like chicken gizzards, fried chicken gizzards.
Yeah, I like gizzards too. I hate liver, so I don't like chicken liver. I don't like beef liver. I don't like liver. When I was a kid, my mom went through this phase where I think it was a 60s thing. Like once a week, she would fix liver and onions.
Yes, my mother did
Nasty,
that.
nasty, nasty.
Yeah. And she would always make her cornbread that night, so it ruined the cornbread.
One time, a friend of mine he butchered one of his cows, and he gave me the liver, and we were pretty broke, so I appreciate. I mean, the damn liver like sold at the sink, but
Wow.
it was like, oh my god. No, I don't need more tanks. I got a bunch of empty ones now because I've been slowly emptying them out. I gotta I want to set up the new shelves and get everything set up there, and then get some different kinds of fish that I haven't had before.
And what's the next trip you plan?
Sheep liver with mashed potato and gravy. Yeah. I had a friend from Chile one time, and he helped us butcher one of our lambs. And he took the intestines and everything out, and he braided them. He cleaned them and braided them and fried them. They were really good,
Jesus.
like really good.
Jesus.
But it's one of those things you definitely want to know how to clean it and stuff, right? Hey, Mark, how are you?
That must be another one of your backwards, Mark. Working Holly.
Yeah. She's quite demanding tonight. Like I say, she's not barking at the cat or anything. She's barking at me, telling me that she wants to come up here and be on the stream.
I think the worst thing I had, and I liked it till I knew what it was scrambled pig brains.
Ooh.
I know. They're good, though.
Yeah, I like menudo. Like homemade menudo is really good. That's like a Mexican soup, but it's made with tripe.
I never had that before.
And you have to like cook it overnight because you cook the tripe first, and then you skim all the fat and stuff off the top, and then you start adding hominy and cilantro and all kinds of good stuff like that. It's really good. I love it. But that's cow's brains, you know.
Mm. Oh, that's the one you can get that mad cow disease from.
No, I don't think so.
Well, how do you get it?
I don't know, but the areas where the people were getting it up in Alaska, they wouldn't have good Mexican food like that.
I bet you that's the favorite eat out there.
Yeah, there's two really remote places in Canada, in two really remote towns where people are getting sick, and they think it's like mad cow disease kind of transferring over to people, which is pretty damn scary.
Yeah, now I saw something about the thing like that deer get too can be spread.
Wasting disease. Deer get wasting disease, and they're thinking that will eventually jump over to people too, just like COVID-19 jumped over to people from animals, from bats. They think that we're in for a nasty surprise one of these days.
Yeah. Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, GRB, that's good too. Hey, Mark. When you said Mark, I'm like, who's Mark? Yeah.
Big Easy.
Yeah, I see now. I have a couple of garden tomatoes, and I'm going to slice one of them. I have a ham
Yeah.
sandwich.
No, menudo isn't innards. Menudo is made from tripe because I've made it before, and tripe is grains.
Yeah. Menudo is a singing group. Or they used to be. I'm rubbing my Caladriel on these fish. This deer
So
just.
how's your ranch doing?
It's doing okay. I've had poison ivy a whole lot worse. Some places it's fading away. I would show you, but I'm not that naive. You're just trying
No,
to.
no, I don't want to see.
You do. That's why you ask.
No, I was asking you how it was doing. I didn't want to see. I want to see it.
Yep. I wasn't born yesterday.
Tripe in the stomach? Oh, I didn't know that. Let me look it up. I thought
Yeah,
it was brains.
I think that's right. I think Big
It
D's
could
right.
be. Totally could be. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time that I ever was mistaken. Yep, you're right. It's a stomach. So menudo is made from the innards then, because tripe is what you use when you make menudo.
I wonder what menudo means and what's the translation. Because that really was a singing group, like, I don't know, the 80s, because they had
Yeah,
something.
I think I went to see them one time.
It was one of those little boy bands, because they had them on the Golden Girls just for like 2 seconds once.
It's a traditional Mexican soup made with cow stomach and broth with red chili pepper base. Hominy, lime, onions, and oregano are used to season the broth. And then after you've had it cooking for a long time, you sprinkle some like chopped up onions and cilantro and some cheese and a dollop of sour cream on top. And that is some good stuff.
Why would somebody name their group after a food?
I don't know.
I mean, Cool Whip or like banana pudding, that would be cool. But menudo?
I'm so dumb. I thought tripe was the brains, but like I say, it says it's the stomach.
I didn't know there was a culinary quiz.
Yeah, I should have looked it up.
Menudo, also known as pancita, little.
Yeah, and if you don't like the idea of the tripe, it really tastes good if you cook it right. But there's also a sopa de pollo, which is like a chicken soup that's made the exact same way except with chicken instead of the tripe.
Both of that sounds nasty to me.
Oh.
The red chili base sounds good. Is that what you would have, BJ, as pulled pork? I could order that euros from that Kaziki's place. And it would probably kill me before they could get me to the chair. The first time.
Menudo is very traditional for hangovers. Like the morning after you go out drinking, you get a big bowl of menudo in the morning to cure your hangover.
Some of the catfish starting to crawl around. I'm gonna feed you guys because I know me sitting here all this time must be tantalizing.
Oh, I'm going to refresh my coffee really quick.
Take your time. Don't run.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Make you big again. Oh, stretch my legs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can't even read that, and I know what it is. Is that a sigh of pleasure, Pam?
No, it's a sigh of, damn, I'm getting old.
Well, you ought to be ecstatic. You ought to be ecstatic soon.
Why?
I'm gonna have
because
that.
my birthday's coming up.
Yep. You ought to be beside yourself.
I think that's what those people in Canada are getting actually is it's like a wasting away disease from deer, and it affects their memory and stuff, brain problems.
Are they not cooking the meat or what?
I don't know.
I don't believe I'd eat any of that. Of course, if you're
Cat, I thought you left. You don't need to know when my birthday is.
who's that?
It's later on this month.
I know when it is.
Huh?
I know when it is.
Oh, you have a June birthday too, huh? So yours is when, the 15th? Mine is the 23rd.
Yep.
Which is on a Wednesday, so I'll be having a birthday stream.
Mm. What's CWD, dear me? Sounds bad.
And Mike's is on the 19th. I got y'all beaten yours, so your birthdays might be close, but mine is years away.
Hmm.
And Kiwi's is on the 30th.
A lot of June babies.
Yeah, wasting disease. I was watching something on that today, and it was talking about these two remote areas in Canada where they've got an unusual amount of people with brain disease problems and stuff, and that's what they think it is. They think it jumped from deer to people.
Oh, you could hire Star out to be a watchdog.
Yeah.
That was gone before I even got the whole pocket emptied.
She was like totally settled down and like tired and stuff because she wore herself out today.
She
And
got her
then
nap.
I'm not kidding. The minute that I turned on the screen and started talking, she started barking.
That's what Yazzie does as soon as he hears you. He can be dead, falling out of sleep, and he'll start barking.
Hey, Danny. Danny got his drawing today.
Yeah.
Maria got hers too. I don't know who else. Ginger. I'm hoping Ginger got hers.
I don't want to bother. We'd ask her, but
Well, she's got like 4 drawings coming, including her old cat that died a week or so ago. So hopefully it'll make her feel better.
it just died a week ago.
Yeah. Her oldest cat.
Oh, I met that cat. He's like 19 years old.
Yeah. Well, I
Came
guess
down.
it passed away.
She said he never comes downstairs, but while I was there, he did come down.
that I did the drawing of?
I guess.
Sleeping, yeah.
The oldest one she had.
Yeah.
He didn't look his age either. So we had that in common.
You got it on Monday. What did you get? Your vaccine shot?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I said on Facebook, I was quite disappointed because nothing is sticking to me like magnetic at all after I got my shot. That's the rumor going around. You know, people are spreading videos of like spoons sticking to them and stuff.
I told you just to surgically implant that.
There's nothing. I mean, I tried sticking everything to me and nothing stuck. I am so disappointed. Oh, you got the picture on Monday. That's right. That's right. Yep. Awesome. I hope you liked it. Maria got hers today.
I didn't get anything. Did I mention that?
No, you didn't get anything.
Yeah.
But you got a chicken not too long ago.
Yep. That was a long time ago. That chicken's as old as the hieroglyphics now.
It was like a month ago at the most, Bob.
Nope.
Yep.
I think I was in high school. You gonna eat or just pose?
He is so pretty.
He's trying to decide if he's gonna eat or run away, I think. His fins have gotten longer than when I first got him. There's Milo. Oh, bless Milo.
Hey, SpongeBob.
All right. Let's see. Yazzie, here's your towel. He has to chew on a towel or he chews on other things.
Where is Yazzie?
Rilla? There he is. Rilla's his middle name. There he is. Pam was asking for you. She was. Pam was asking for you. Yeah.
Look at him.
He's a good man. He is. He jumped on the fireplace thing and then on the chair. Yep. There's your tail. It's your tail. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Hurry. Get it. Oh, he's so silly. He's so silly. Oh, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. What are you doing? You smell something. I probably dropped fish food on me.
You probably smell like dead fish.
I'm sure. That's one of Tiffany's koi's. It's juvenile. It's not nearly as red as they get. I've got two of them. There's the other one. I got it at the fish spot. And then I've got George's. Some of them are zebras, but they're the blue canoids. Here's a zebra. And I never could catch the Brichardi out of here, and they get along fine now with the Angels. And those things can be mean. What's up, Milo? What's up, Milo?
Look at him go.
Oh, these guys can put away some food. GRB. Oh, guess he got his bed made.
So that would mean that Bob must be Pinky and Yazzie's the brain.
That's me.
Yeah.
Now that you know what has to happen. Corridor up in the plants.
Oh, they are. They probably don't realize that they're on the top of the tank instead of the bottom.
I don't know. That one is always weird. It learned it can get food up there quicker than below, I guess.
Oh yeah, to get the food down to the bottom, you got to go through the angelfish, but I'm quite sure there's some of it sticks to the plants in the top.
Yeah, all the rest of them. All the rest. Oh, there's a little bitty one. The rest of them are down here. These plants are blocking out all the light. There they are. They actually look a little blue when you get some light on them.
Yeah, they look a lot blue when you get the right light on them.
He's still up there. He's sitting there. What are you doing? Yeah, and the reds are redder too. I'm going to move all those big rainbows over here that were in the tank where the dead fish was. Let the platies and little tetras have it.
Yeah.
And the plecostomus.
There's my Yazzie.
He's chewing on his tail.
Yeah.
What you got, Rilla? Rilla. Yep. You know, in the South, if your middle name gets called real quick,
you're in trouble.
Yep. Doris evidently realized a word for her too.
Maria. Yeah, we're gonna end the stream here anyway. It's that time.
Is it? Maria's always watching the clock. She keeps the time for us on Wednesdays, earlier Wednesdays. Up at 6. You young people can do that stuff. What, Milo? Milo needs something. What is it? Mello said I want up. Oh. Mello. Mello Joe. Bless Mello. I can't get the camera that far down, Mello. Yeah, I've got to feed the rest of these fish. I'm going to go out on the porch. The cats and bats. Okay.
Okay, good night, Holly. Thanks for coming in.
Pick me up, Daddy. Wrong stream, I think, Dee Dee.
Okay.
She's in two streams.
I'm going to say, I don't want to solo layout. I'm going to say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, good night. Thanks for coming in. Bye.
Bye, everybody. I'm that busy.